What's going on? This is Joe at Gemini Sports Hub back with another rip. Got a couple Donruss Blasters. You can try these out. Pick these up at Barnes & Noble. 25 bucks a piece. 53 bucks out the door after tax and everything. A lot of cards, 90 per box. So definitely got hit potential in them. Not quite as good as what I'm seeing in the mega boxes. But with that, we'll get right in it. Still looking for a first CJ Stroud. I have not hit anything in the three formats that I've opened so far, which is value packs, mega boxes, and now this. Don't know on mega boxes and this what I'm going to release first. Not going to spend a lot of time on the base. There's a Darius Davis. Oh, we got the variation. That's a... I don't know if that's a case hit or not, but full name variation. So that's kind of cool. And then the red, I like those reds of Zach Harrison. So super cool. You know, Russell Wilson maybe isn't the superstar he once was, but he's putting up a decent season. I was looking at his stats just yesterday, and he doesn't have quite as much passing yards and whatnot as, you know, I think he's like 18th in the league on that, but his QBR, his rating is really high, like second or third in the league, so he's been really efficient. So definitely happy to hit that. Not going to really worry about flipping all the base. We got a Jaron Hall and a Dorian Williams out of that one, and a Kid Reporter. These are almost feel like hobby packs. They're 15 cards per pack, so definitely a lot of cards in them. There's a Tua, AJ Dillon, Kadarius Toney. I feel bad for that guy, in all honesty. Luke Schoonmaker and Nolan Smith are going to be our rookies, and then we got an Elite Series, Frank Gore. He was an absolute stud forever. Kind of a serviceable back that just kept having 1,000-yard seasons. Now he's in the top 5 all time. Isaiah Hodgkins, Jamal Adams. There's a TJ Hawkinson. Damian, there he is. Finally. And look at that, Tyjae Spears right behind him. And then a Marvin Mims on the Red Hot Rookies. So super stoked about that. Definitely the guy we're looking for. Up until the mega boxes started, videos of them started coming out, I was starting to question whether this card even existed as far as the base of him. It definitely not mass produced. Maybe that'll change with subsequent print runs, but in this first print run, he's been very, very elusive. So super stoked about pulling that. Pretty good box, you know, getting that full name and then the CJ Stroud. I think things could be a lot worse. All right, next we got a Myles Garrett. Zach Wilson gonna resurrect his career. Or maybe not, but it sure looked like it for a week. There's a Thule and a Jonathan Mingo, and then a canvas of Jay Kaner. Which I'll be interested to see when he actually gets a little bit of playing time, what he is. I know he's pretty highly touted coming out of high school. I don't know that his college career was all that great, but I think he might have transferred a couple times. I'm not 100% sure on that. Von Miller, Dexter Lawrence, there's a Kyle Trask. There's another one I'd really like to see him hit the field. Kirk Cousins, Christian Gonzalez, there's a Charbonnet, and then a Kendre Miller on the rookies. It's not a bad first box, really. I mean, 25 bucks, not a bad deal either. But being able to pull that variation as well as the CJ Stroud rookie, getting to see that for the first time. Super exciting. I have been waiting on this product the entire year. Hit a Devontae Adams downtown in 22, and I've been waiting for this ever since. Von Miller, Aaron Donald. I said I wasn't going to flip all these. It's too much to deal with. Patrick Mahomes, Jordan Love, Lucas Van Ness. There's a Hawkeye. Hey, there's a Jared Goff production line. These are actually, from what I'm hearing, they're not case hits, but they're kind of a harder. Oh, and a Jackson Smith-Njigba on the red parallel. Kind of a harder pull is what I'm hearing, and they're really nice looking. So we'll go ahead and put a penny sleeve on him anyway. Yeah, so I said I bought these at Barnes & Noble. Was actually searching for mega boxes. Wasn't planning on buying a whole lot of blasters, although I'm kind of pleasantly surprised with them. Ended up buying them because as I was waiting in line, somebody ahead of me. They had 3 of them on the shelf. Somebody ahead of me bought them all. Thought about trying to work a deal out with him, but decided against it, and ended up finding some at Target a little bit later. So there's a Kalijah Cansey and a Chase Brown, as well as a Kid Reporter. I don't think I held that up very long, but I don't know that anybody really submits those. If you do, let me know in the comments. I'll hold them up so you can get a good read on the code on them. Drew Tranquil. I've never even heard of him. Justin Fields. There's a Purdy. Kendre Miller. And look at that guy. That is, oh, what do we got behind here? Asante Samuel Jr. on the retro. Laporte is my favorite player to collect right now. You know, I'm an Iowa Hawkeye through and through, and seeing what he's doing, he might end up being the best NFL tight end in Hawkeye history. And we've produced quite a few of them. But he is looking like he's something special. Darren Waller, Cole Kmet, Dalvin Cook. I really thought that Dalvin Cook was going to do something for the Jets rather than just sit on the bench. He was a top 5 fantasy pick the year before last. Oh, how far he tumbled so quickly. And that seems to be the life of running backs in the NFL, and it's really unfortunate because I think he's probably still got some life left. There's a Thielen. Speaking of life left, he's resurrected himself a little bit. There's a Bijan, Tyree Williams, and a Cedric Tillman on the canvas, or rookie portrait. I always call them canvases because that's what they were a couple years ago. It's kind of like when gas stations change names, I still struggle by calling them the wrong name, calling them the previous name. All right, last pack. Trey Lance, Darius Slayton, DJ Moore. Some Bears only game out of the wild card now. Cedric Tillman, Jalen Hyatt, and a champ is here, Kadarius Toney. He definitely looked like it in the Super Bowl. I got to give him his due credit. He had a hell of a game, heck of a game. Anyway, that's my 2 blasters. Kind of what I expected. A little bit bland, but we did hit the C.J. Stroud as well as the full name variation. So things could have been a lot worse than what they were. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. If you can give me a like and subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it. Until my next video. Peace.